I hate the concept of Wahhabiyya. I dislike it from my core. Why? It is the new slave master of black people. And it has done the most damage in the black community. Let me give you an example. Most African Americans, the vast majority of them, came to Islam as a rebellion against white oppression, unjust practices perpetrated on the black community by the white man. And they felt that Islam would free them from such oppression. Most of us came to Islam as a response to white oppression. Am I right or wrong? So we went to Saudi Arabia, many of us, thinking that that was Islam and that was going to free us from the situation we in. What we didn't realize, because we were so busy in our local struggle and national struggle, we didn't realize a global reality that Saudi Arabia was established by the same people we fighting. We didn't understand that. The same people, the same system that we were rebelling against was the same system that undermined the Ottoman Empire and traditional Sunni Islam to establish the Saudi state. Do y'all realize that? That's a reality. Now, that state has indoctrinated us with a doctrine that put us back in a mindset of servitude, not to the one we ran from, to his colonized partner. And I mean, now they've been colonized by the West. I want to show you something. They bring us over to their countries after the West helped them undermine 700 years of Muslim leadership, and then they indoctrinate us with a doctrine that was rejected for 1,000 years in Islam, put that in our communities, come back, and then turn us into their servants. To all of our doctrines come from them, and they report to the same people we were struggling against. And then they tell us, go against America. And while we're going against, they are climbing the ladder with the West. So they are doing everything they tell us don't do. You're on Quran and Sunnah, and they're sitting with our leaders, president after president after president after president. But in our communities, their doctrine is ripping our community apart. So that Islam now in our community doesn't work. It's just dysfunction. But they the one that gave us that idea. We didn't go to Africa. We went to right where Mr. Charlie established. And now they put a doctrine out, and that becomes the standard doctrine wherever we go. Where do we go? Because they're still oppressing us. Most of us, and especially our African-American youth, male youth, end up in the prison. In the prison system, that's what they're given, that Wahhabi doctrine. Then they bring that back home. So everywhere we turn, we're still being fed the mindset of the oppressor that we originally came to Islam to get away from. Trump gets a better reception in Saudi Arabia than any Negro Muslim. I'm going to repeat that. Trump and all his naked women that travel with him get a better reception in Saudi Arabia than any Negro. We're happy to get a Negro with a PhD. Man, he got a PhD and he taught in the Prophet's Mosque. He don't even get the support that Trump gets. A Muslim. And he was trained by them and raised by them. Take all those Negroes who went to Saudi Arabia and studied and graduate and look at their support. Look at their support and look at the support that they're giving to Kuffar. And they're telling the doctrine, don't be allies to Kuffar. The believers are allies and friends of one another. Think about And we're the most loyal to them because everyone else goes and learns from them and build their own community. We went and learned from them and took that information and destroyed our communities. Tell me I'm lying. And if you want the proof, look at the early leaders who were the vanguards of the Wahabi movement in the black community are all thrown off the minhaj, and some of them is begging to survive from us. Think about it. Go back, I've been around. Go look at every single one of the early leaders that went to Saudi Arabia, African Americans, and look at them today. Every single one of them is thrown off the minhaj, is rejected whenever they thought about not serving their master in Saudi Arabia, who serves their master in the West. Tell me I'm lying. You've been around? I've been around. And every single one of those Negroes is struggling. And they replace all of those people with new young boy Negroes who've been indoctrinated. Tell me I'm wrong. So that is a war against the black community, and we don't even realize it. Because they told us once we became Muslim, we don't never got nothing else to worry about. That's the biggest lie ever told. Tell me I'm wrong.